Billy Smart and his circus could come and join me in here, couldn't they? Good morning, thank you very much for joining me. Today's video is a plus size eBay try-on haul. I thought it would be fun. Do you remember the spotty dress? I talk about it a lot and I know that a lot of you bought it. I absolutely loved that dress, still love it actually. Both of my dresses that I have in two different colours. That was originally from eBay and I thought it would be fun in these times of not being able to get to shops to try some cheapy clothes from eBay, some summer bits and pieces. Sorry, I'm turning around because I'm looking at them. Yeah, some summer bits and pieces and just see how they come out, because if you remember back along, those who follow me on Instagram, about a year ago I think, I posted a picture of something, in fact I'll put it in here, a picture of something I bought that wasn't what it looked like in the picture. It was a blouse, which was one of the funniest things I ever bought. That was no good, but you know me, I'll give it another go. So I have done, and I haven't tried them on yet, but I'm hopeful. Now I bought, I should say for new viewers, I'm a 22 UK size on top approximately and an 18-ish on the bottom. All of the items that I'm going to show you today were from overseas. They all arrived within a week of ordering, so there's not, although the expected delivery date said it went up from the end of June to the beginning of July, I think it showed on eBay, it actually arrived within a week of ordering it, which was super quick, which was great. Everything I'm going to show you, I will put the prices on. Some of them have postage added, some of them didn't, but even including the postage, every item was less than £10. I do tend to size up when I buy the cheapy Chinese clothes, as I call them, from eBay, because I think they cut quite small in the sizes. However, having said that, I'm pretty sure there's at least one thing here that I've bought a size up and is going to be absolutely enormous. I hope it is now I've said that. But without further ado, that's why you're here. Let's get into the clothes. As I said, I will put the prices up with the picture from eBay on the side. So one of the things with buying clothes on eBay is that you always think sometimes the photo is a little misleading, shall we say. Sometimes not entirely true to life. But I think, other than one item, I think I'm pretty happy with the similarity to the pictures with what I've got here. So let's have a look. First item is this blouse, this red and white striped, sort of fairly oversized blouse, button front, collar. It's really lightweight. It's cotton and viscose blend, viscose being rayon if you're in America. And I really like this. It's lovely and lightweight for summer. It looks like a nice loose fit. I like the pocket detail with the stripe going the contrasting direction. Sort of a bat wing type sleeve. I think this would be really nice with jeans or shorts or something. So let's try it and see. I really like this. I think it's lightweight, it fits okay, it's not, I always think the batwing sleeve can be a little difficult with a plus size figure. It sometimes adds a bit of bulk, but I think because the fabric's so lightweight, it doesn't seem to. I even quite like the length. It covers my stomach, but it doesn't go much longer than that, which is great, I think, for summer. Sometimes I struggle, being short, I'm 5'3", to find items that don't, tops that don't look over long on me. So I quite like the length of this. I feel like it's it goes down over my bottom as well. I like the colour, I like the stripe. Yeah, I think this is really nice. It's a nice casual sort of everyday throw on top. Really cool, really lightweight with the cotton blend. Yeah, I like it. I'm pleased with that one. Next we have this mustard sort of geometric print. Again, really lightweight. I shall tell you what it's made of. I might tell you what it's made of and I might not. Again, it's a cotton and viscose blend with 65% cotton. Really nice and lightweight. I love the sleeve on this with sort of the gathered bit. It's quite a wide sleeve, but it has sort of a gathered cuff at the end. I think that's really nice. And I like the print with the little stripe in it as well. It came in several different colours, this one. I don't know if I've said already, I will link everything in the description box below, so if you want to click through to anything. This one's a little bit longer. Again, a nice loose sort of tunic-y fit, which is my preference for tops. Yeah, let's try it on. I really like this one. I would say the sizing is spot on. I really like the sleeve. The 3/4 length sleeve I think is really pretty with this gathered bit. I thought I would like that once it's on. Again, not too short, the length is right. I like the way it dips a little at the back. I always think that's quite attractive for plus size. Love the print, love the colour. Again, really nice and cool and lightweight. I could see that. You could wear that if you're worried about your upper arms or you don't like having your upper arms on show. This is cool and lightweight enough to wear on holiday in a hot country, you know, of an evening. I think it's, yeah, I'd be really comfortable in this. I think it's just really pretty. Right, next we have this, which is 100% cotton and is a slightly heavier weight. It's still, I would say, lightweight, but heavier than the very lightweight ones, if that makes any sense. I was really attracted to this because of the embroidery up at the top. I thought that was really pretty, and I like the pale pink colour. Again, most of these things that I'm trying come in different colours, so they're all on the same listing, so they're all linked below if you want to see what colours they've got. I would say this one is not quite as much like the photograph as it looked. I felt like it looked longer and the sleeves looked slightly different in the photo from memory. But nevertheless, I do like it. I like the colour. I really like this sort of very boho embroidery look. I think that's lovely for summer. And I like the length of the sleeve as well. It's got elastic in the end of the sleeve. So let's give it a go. This one looks better than I thought it was going to. It's a nice length. When I first got it, I have ironed everything because they do tend to come very creased when they come from China. When I first got it, I thought it was going to be too small, but I would say this is actually a perfect size for me. Again, just to remind you, I do size up in tops and in clothes when I buy them on eBay from China. I like this. I really do. I like it more than I thought I would. I think the colour's really nice. It's a nice pink with it. It's not too bubblegum. It's not too bright. It's not too Barbie. It's just a nice shade of pink, and I do really like the embroidery. I think that's really pretty. I like the sleeve, it's sort of elbow length. And I like the way this seam under here goes across the sleeve as well. I think that gives it sort of a nice bit of interest. Yeah, really pretty. Pleased with this. Next we have this one, and I was really pleased when this turned up that it was pretty much like the picture, because I really thought the picture of this was lovely. I love the button front. I'm slightly concerned that it might be a little short, and it's got an open bit here, which I'm never very good at over the stomach area. However, the way it's made, I can put a stitch in there if I deem that to be necessary. It's got a nice V-neck. Again, it's got this embroidery detail on the top, but it's got a straight sleeve, not gathered at the end. And I like the colour. I can't believe how well I'm doing with this haul. I really like this as well. It has got this sort of open bit here, which does show my stomach. So I will be putting a couple of stitches in there. But I really like the shape. I like the embroidery. I think this is quite a flattering one, actually. I like the V-neck. I like it. It's a nice fit, this as well. It's not too big around the shoulders and the sort of underarms. Sometimes with a tunic top you do get that sort of bagging out under here. But yeah, I think this is really nice. The other really nice touch on this one is the little button hoops are elasticated, so they're really nice and easy to put on, and they stay in place. There's no danger of it bursting open if it's a little tight across the bust. Not that it is, but I just thought that was a really nice touch. Sideways, that looks like that, and then the back. Yeah, I'm super pleased with that. So that's all of them so far. I really like. Finally, for tops, before we move on to dresses, there's this one. I really liked. I was really attracted to the print on this one. I think this is probably, it feels like linen, but it's actually 100% cotton. But it's sort of a lightweight linen texture, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I really liked this print. It's sort of a Scandi type print, isn't it? And I like the colours as well. I reckon you could wear this summer because it's lightweight, and then into autumn with the colours as well. And I love the sort of teal blue in there. I think that will make it go really nicely with jeans. So yeah, nice wide sleeve. Feeling positive about this one as well. Now I do love the print, but this one is just a little short for my comfort zone. I feel like that length is not the most attractive on me. I love the sleeve. I think the sleeve is gorgeous. You can push them up because they have nice wide cuffs if you want to. The actual shape is perfect. Has it got a hem on it? I wonder if I can let the hem down a little bit. Possibly I can. It's got like that much hem. That might make a difference. But yeah, as it stands, this is a little bit shorter than I would like. Yeah, no, just because of that, that would not be good for me. So just be aware if you're considering this one, it is quite short in the body, but I love the print. I think the print is absolutely fab. I also ordered 3 dresses. Moving on to the first one, I think this might be a little bit of a fail. I was quite surprised at the print. I felt like it didn't look much like the photograph when I got this. It's a sort of, it's man-made fabric, and it's got a sort of slip to it, quite lightweight. It's got a slip and it's got an elasticated cuff, but yeah, the print is not really my favourite close-up. Also, sizing up in this one might have come back to bite me on the bum, because I reckon I could get me, Carla and Lex in here and still have room for some more friends. Yeah, not sure on this one. Let's give it a go. It's a look. Not a good one, but it's a look. Okay, it's one of these tiered dresses that are really in this year, which I really like in theory. However, one, it's 4 times too big, which is never a good look on a plus size person. There is way too much fabric in it. I don't like the elasticated long sleeve. I wish it was 3/4. You can see I've pushed it up already, and it looks a bit bunched up when I push it up. The tie neck is okay. It's a bit pointless because it just doesn't sort of sit right if you do the buttons up, and then I guess you could tie it like that maybe, but yeah, it's just too big and bulky. So I would recommend, I mean, I think it's a nice style of dress. I quite like the tiered aspect of it. I'm not in love with the print, but I think there were possibly other options with the print and the colours. But yeah, just way too big. So I would say size down 2 sizes if you're going for this one from your normal size, because this is... Billy Smart and his circus could come and join me in here, couldn't they? Next I've got this lime green one. I was a little bit disappointed when I got this. It's very straight up and down. It didn't look like it in the picture. However, now I've given it a good iron, I've warmed to it a bit. It's a nice sort of slippy fabric, and I really like the little tasselled hem. I envisage this as a sort of throw-on over beach cover-up type of dress, rather than something I'd wear in the evening. However, you could belt it and wear it on holiday in the evening. I think that would actually look quite nice. Perhaps not for somebody of my age, but for someone a little bit younger or with a better figure than mine. Let's give it a go anyway. Don't think this is the most flattering. Love the colour for on holiday. I think it's a great colour, and I love the little detailing up here. It seems like there's something a little bit wrong in this area on me. There's a little bit of stretch to this fabric, by the way, which I didn't realise to start with. That's what it looks like. It's okay. I mean, it's just there's something wrong sort of from here to there on me. It's just, it doesn't sit right. I think if it sat right, I would actually quite like that as a sort of beach cover-up type of thing. Beach dress, just throw on to go down to the pool. But yeah, this one, not loving this one, I have to say. Finally we have this. Ashley remarked when he saw the fabric of this, well, I wouldn't lose you in a crowd, would I? Which is probably quite accurate. I love this colour. This comes in several colours. By the way, excuse the bruise on my elbow. Do you know, I knocked something the other day and I remember swearing at the time. I can't remember what it was that I knocked, but it's come out in a massive bruise. Anyway, this is another tiered dress. It's sort of just about a maxi pretty much on me. Love the v-neck, love the little sleeve. I like the bright colour. It's something that I wouldn't wear probably in this country, but I would wear on holiday. Again, it's got a sort of slip to the fabric, which I like. And again, it's that sort of tiered style. So let's hope I look a bit less Billy Smart in this one. It's got this bit as well, which is bulging out a little bit, which doesn't help. The bit there, I think it's just, I like the style, but I think it could have been sewn better. I think probably it looks cheap, and it is cheap the way it's made, unfortunately. So not so good on the dresses. The dresses were all a bit of a fail. However, every top I really liked. The only one issue was the last one that I tried, which was slightly too short for my comfort zone. However, I probably could get away with it. But yeah, those tops I really, really liked. So I hope you've enjoyed. As I said, I'll link everything below if you want to click through and have a look. Everything's available in different sizes and colours and stuff. Let me know in the comments which ones you liked, which ones you didn't. And I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.